Hello, everyone! All the cameras are wonky! Because I focused on the tech issues more than the cameras. Hello, everyone! It is Friday. That means it's a new Cyberpunk Red episode. I'm Simon at Wandering DM, once again bringing you quality content in the form of a messed up overlay, players that aren't in the right spaces, and I have learned things about fetishes before the game. So that will absolutely not alter my mind for the game at hand. So that said, let's go around the table, introduce yourselves, and as you do, I'm going to put your camera in the right space. So let's begin with Rin.
Hi. I'm Rin. Playing Jinx. What is... Oh, anyway. Yeah. Gonna shoot stuff and ride my bike, and I hate going first. Next.
I'm Adelaide Gardner. I'm Adelaide on Twitter, and I play Rito, our solo. Pew pew pew.
All right, up next, Anino.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Anino. I use he, him pronouns. And for this campaign, I play Jimenez, who also uses he, him pronouns.
And Chris.
My name is Chris Geary. Tonight I will be reprising my role as Dr. Frost, or aka Mr. White, your local neighborhood medic slash fixer slash guy that kind of walks slowly in the middle of combat because he doesn't know how to shoot.
And Deirdre.
Hey y'all, you know me. I'm at Deirdre Donlan on Twitter. You can find I'm in Twitch as Praxaurus Esmioforia. Wow, it's a day. It's Friday, right, y'all? And you can find me. I get to play Trins, your friendly neighborhood mechanic that makes it all go to 11, and entirely, is the entirely the nicest person you will find.
Yay! And that was my cat. So, before we go back into the game and we'll recap what happened when the party reached Las Vegas at long last, I would just like to thank our sponsors for tonight's show, beginning with R. Talsorian Games, the makers of Cyberpunk Red and other games that we play here on the channel. You can check them out at rtalsoriangames.com. Another sponsor that we have is Found Familiar, great coffee company. I'm reading the spiel wrong. Actually, I'm not even reading. I'm just doing it, yeah, off the top of my head. But you should check out Found Familiar, great coffee company. They are one of our sponsors, and if you use code WanderingDM, you get 10% off your purchases. What more, you should check out Mage and Press, makers of 5th edition D&D supplements. They have a Kickstarter coming out on July 29th that I was part of the writing team for. It's an adventure, a sci-fi fantasy adventure in their Dark Matter campaign setting. So check it out and follow them on Twitter, or go to their webpage at store.mageandpress.com. And you can even use code WanderingDM to get 15% off. And lastly, Roll20, the platform that we use, the virtual tabletop that we use for all of our games here on Wandering DM. Check out Roll20 at roll20.net. You can also just use the panels down below. If I remember correctly, some of the panels for Castle Falkenstein are still there because I didn't clean them up. So don't worry about those for today. And our partners through the Diceomancy program, of course, Level Up Dice. You can check them out using the purple torch down below, or the link in chat if you want to grab yourself a nice set of semi-precious stone dice, or even metal dice. So, as we are losing a player temporarily, what do you all remember happened last time?
We got to Vegas. We had ourselves a very pleasant evening. We met Jimenez's girlfriend, maybe. I don't know, possibly.
Ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. Okay. I don't assume that it, you know, I wasn't fully introduced. It could have been ex or current. I don't know. Apparently the tag team partner that's going to do the wrestling match that's going to happen. And then there was, you know, sushi dinner, high-end sushi dinner. Well, Americanized high-end sushi dinner.
Yes.
And then there was sleeping in the RV in the parking deck, and the stoned as fuck guy with the dead body in the back seat of his car next door, who was making sausages in the back seat in the back of his car. It was a little weird. It was a lot weird. And then Mr. White did a lot of talking to apparently people and making connections like Mr. White does. And you know, nothing else happened important.
I mean, we know what Bad Santa is, but I'm still not convinced that he's actually even worth our time. I mean, there's always going to be someone gunning for us. At least we know who he is. We could probably set him up to hit the wrong person later. I think of him more as the ricin that I still carry around with me.
The ricin. I forgot about it.
I didn't.
But yes, that's where we were. That's where we ended last time. You were... Oh, shoot. Were you still at the restaurant when we end? No, you went to the restaurant, you slept, you left, went to the gym.
We had finished all the way through gym time.
That's it. So we didn't do the other group, though. The three of you, Trince, Jinx, and Mr. White. While Jimenez and Reno were hitting the gym. What are the three of you up to?
We had started because I remember saying that Jinx was dead asleep, snoring her ass off on her bike. And Mr. White was bitching at Trends because of the music.
I wasn't bitching. I was just giving her a hard time.
We're not appreciating the glory that is Frank Sinatra. And you should appreciate Frankie.
I was just asking her if she had anything that was from this century.
I do. You want me to play that? I can play that instead.
Sure. But I was mostly spending time talking to contacts, trying to figure out where Bad Santa went, and found out that he's kind of insulated himself in some bar owned by the king and queen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they seem to have some sort of triage set up in there. But you can't purchase everything in cash in the world. There's
I mean,
always a
99% of it you can.
but not everything.
True.
But anyway, I already know who the person is that hired him. That's more important.
Who do you think hired him?
We saw it on video. It was the same guy that shot at us from the chopper.
Oh, yeah.
I showed you the video.
He's the former
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
the
lot
retired
of them
cop.
are retired cops, though. Carson Tyler, yeah, he's the one that was unceremoniously retired, though. The other ones, it wasn't so suspicious.
I've been muted this whole frickin' time.
Oh,
I have to stop doing that. My apologies.
is there treatment for your muting problem?
Yes, it's called an Elgato. I have one, I just need to install it.
Okay.
I can throw stuff at him.
Yes, and it's the tweet deck you gave me.
I gave you that back at PAX East. What the hell, man?
I did other things to do. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was just catching up the players on information that they learned at the end of last session. Anyway, getting back to the thick of things. Reno and Jimenez are going to be at the gym for a few hours. Which, after the call with Alt, all that, like, information dump that you have, you still have a couple of hours to kill before the group can meet up again. Remember that there's an event tonight at the Luxodome, but otherwise...
Yeah, we're not trying to stir any trouble until then, so we're trying to stay low, or lay low, so that way our friend's introduction to NCW goes off with a hitch, or without a hitch. But what I did do is, I do remember this, I talked to Alt, and we were drumming up Jimenez Mania in Sin City, and putting out the call with different clips and stuff that Alt could find of people chanting effing legit when he was in the ring to try and get that to go wild.
Yeah. But that's going to take a few hours to get anyone on board.
It's all about saturation. The more they see it, the more it becomes a subconscious thing they got to do. Just got to do it.
Talking like a corp.
Well, you work for one long enough, you learn their tricks.
So if you would rather lay low and not do anything specific, we can fast forward to the end of the training montage at the gym.
I just need to check one thing.
Oh, yep.
I don't have glasses on at the moment. Cool. No, Trins would be fine and normal and totally, possibly playing blackjack on occasion. But she's also trying to decide on what wardrobe she's. Oh, that was the other thing. We got the place to go to get the high end clothes at the from the
the Maida D at the sushi bar.
At the sushi bar. Yeah. And Trins is definitely going shopping to get an appropriate outfit for the open night of the tag team wrestling event.
Well, we can certainly...
A shopping trip would be good.
Skip to that. Do you want to wait for Reno and Jimenez and go all together, or...
Yeah.
Like you're going to go right away? Okay.
Did he go shopping without us? Oh my
no,
God.
we would not go shopping without you. We would never go shopping without you.
So after...
We're not heathens.
We're just busy pumping iron.
Of course.
Breaking machines.
Yep.
With my dope skill.
After you've also thoroughly humiliated Cloud Guy and claimed much of the gym for your own. You did your stuff. After 2-3 hours, I mean, you don't want to run yourself into the ground either. You shower. You get a message on your agent, your respective agents, or actually on your Chiron, I should say, from the group saying that we're about to go shopping. And Jimenez, you also receive a text message from Alt.
Oh.
She says, White asked me to distribute one of your early videos. So 5:05 p.m. Look at any of the billboards.
Awesome. Thanks. And I think at one point Jimenez will also send a link to a whatever the Cyberpunk Red equivalent of a tweet is, where it's just sort of him standing outside of the Luxor Hotel, just staring, and then the back of his shirt just says "Found familiar," but you can tell it's him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It raises a few questions from your fans back in Night City, who thought that you would be in the small town of Springfield for something completely different. And I'm not going to ask you to, like, roll for engagement or anything, but at this point, you have, like, a loyal following of fans that will go the extra mile to try to create, like, this myth around you. Of, like, why do you do these things? Where are you? What could have happened? Where are you gonna go from here? What are all the, like, weird conspiracy theories surrounding Jimenez? One of them, though, sends you a message directly. It's from a, like, string of numbers as the username. And it just says, beware the Salt Boys.
All right, don't go on Twitter, everyone.
Beware the Salt Boys.
Yeah.
That's not like a wrestling reference to anything like current wrestlers, is there?
There are no tag teams called the Salt Boys. There are no single wrestlers whose, like, stage name could reference salt or pepper or, like, the Dead Sea, even, like, if you're talking about a salty place. And no one, like, just skimming through the comments from your post, like, you don't see anyone being salty either. So, like, they don't seem to reference someone else who's bitchy about you.
Okay, it's fair.
If there's nothing more that you want to do about that, leave it alone for now. The RV waits for you after you take your pick and skim through those messages. In front of the Luxor Hotel, to the exasperation of the valet out front.
Don't touch the ride.
Not even with a 10-foot pole.
You say that, but I'm not the person who is indulging in fire out of their vehicle in your parking deck.
I mean, the fire from this morning? That
Yeah.
was some whack job that... What did you have to do with it?
Absolutely nothing. We decided that would be an unsafe venue, and I did not wish to leave my vehicle in such an area where it could be harmed.
Anyway, you're blocking the entrance. Move along. The crew
When my
hops
ride-
into... Yes?
When they get here, I'll move.
Yeah, well, Jimenez was saying he was taking that picture, like, outside of, So...
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a few minutes for Reno and him to jump in. Unless, Reno, there was something different that you wanted to do, or did you want to, like, leave with the group on that shopping spree?
Yeah, we'll all go.
Yes,
not?
that was how I interpreted it. Was that was
I'm glad that that's how Jaren interpreted my question.
I'm sorry. He's in a meeting right now. He's very
No, that's
loud.
okay. That is okay. So you head to the strip for what will soon become, apparently, a shopping episode.
Small.
A small shopping episode.
Hopefully, it's not the whole episode because I got to see this promo. I want to be chanting effing legit all night.
So, making your way onto the strip, there are many places that you can stop at. The one that... where is it? Again, the company... It was like Aeon or something like that. I didn't note it down in my notes last time.
The fashion?
Yeah, the fashion place. Icon. You easily find the Icon store. A little ways off the strip, but still. And, park. Exit. Enter a pristine store. It is in a large warehouse where everything is at least like 5-6 feet apart. Like every mannequin is spaced out. There's just a lot of empty space. Mannequins are displaying like a single piece of clothing at a time. Some are featuring like full suits of like a top and a bottom and an accessory. There's an entire section for shoes, boots, and others. There's a fashion wear section if you want to get some fashion wear installed. There's even a sign where the fashion wear place is that says, "We serve exotics." No one comes to greet you. But after about 30 seconds into the store, you all get a message on your agent. There's a little pleasant ringtone from the store itself.
Ah.
Hello, I am the Icon AI. How can we help?
We have an important event this evening, and we're looking for appropriate attire.
How fancy do you want your attire to be?
I'll turn and look at Jimenez. How fancy you need us to be?
Everybody just wears wrestling t-shirts and jeans at these events.
So, some badass leisure wear.
Please enter your budget. And it begins at 500 euro
Per
bucks.
person?
5K.
Is that per person?
Per person.
Okay.
Trends is like 5K, and I'm looking for vintage style dresses.
The moment you
And
type
she's
in the
flouncing.
5K,
Where the fuck did you get 5K? Wait,
She hasn't spent any of the money she got.
Jesus.
Like aside from her share that went towards the purchase of the building, she spent jack shit.
That's how much
Plus-
did we all get? I thought we didn't get that much. I don't remember.
10K.
We got 10K apiece. How
And
much did
then
we spend
whatever
in the
your
house?
job was,
Then yeah.
you have your money from your job from the time.
Yeah, the thing you have to remember as well is some of you bought extra
Mhm.
things at the end of the first season.
Yep.
Trins didn't. She also gets a lot of
But
money
you
because of her job.
you should have had 10K minus whatever you wanted to change in your apartment with it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus whatever she gets from her job, which is she gets paid like 5K a month.
Yeah, but you haven't been paid since the beginning of season 2 yet.
I know, but
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
Um,
she doesn't spend money. She just
That said, the moment you type in 5K,
Mhm.
a woman shows up. Dressed in a short white dress that almost looks like a one-piece tennis uniform. Her hair is perfectly done up in a beehive. A fake plastic smile across her face. And she bats her eyes at you and says, "Hello, welcome to Tonic. I will be your personal assistant today."
Is her name Stepford? I
good
think I've read
try.
this one.
Good try. I appreciate the effort, but I ain't a crazy. So customer service smile can go away and actual personage can come out.
I am an actual person, thank you.
That's not your actual personality though. So
I am being contractually obligated to smile so long as I'm on the premises. Now,
oh, that sucks. But do you got like a Marilyn Doris Day, possibly something that you could look at would be cool, hang out with Frankie and Dino? That's what I want. They can find cool stuff. Or a really cool leather jacket.
come with me. We have a section for retro vintage.
There we go.
And she brings Trins with her, leaving the 5 of you alone. Because Monique's with you. So that was for 5K budget. What's everybody else typing in? Or are you staying reasonable?
I'm saying reasonable only because I don't know how much money I have. I didn't write it down. I think it's on a sheet that broke. Reno's just going to put in BLACK.
As your budget?
Oh, budget? Oh, I thought we were
Yeah.
typing up what she was wanting as well.
No, just the budget. I mean, you could type black, and whatever happens, happens.
She'll set it at we'll set it at 750. There we go.
All right. I can tell you right now, Adelaide, in your old sheet,
I have 347, but that was from like the beginning, like after I.
oh, okay. So technically, you would have 10,000 more.
Oh wow! Oh god, I'm so rich. Oh god. Okay. That's a lot of money.
If you haven't spent anything.
Okay. I don't think I did. I don't remember, but I don't think I did.
I think the only thing you upgraded was your cat food.
Yeah, I upgraded the cat
I think
food.
you put
that's
like
right.
500 into cat food upgrades or something like that. But
Yeah.
that's all I remember out of that list.
Yeah. Well, the cat's always had good cat food. I upgraded myself too.
Oh, to match at least the
The
level
cat
of
Dutch
of
has
Duke.
always
Oh,
had
Dutch,
like
yeah.
the cream of the crop.
Mm-hmm. So you type in, I'm sorry, how much? 700?
I put in 750.
750. It's
Yeah.
not enough to warrant you like your personal assistant. But the AI does show you a few things. And it even says, like, if you have a neural link, you can plug it if you also have a cyber eye to further enhance your shopping experience.
That sounds questionable to me. I'll do it.
So the moment you plug into your agent, your vision glitches for a second, and then you start noticing an overlay over the store. And partly the reason why everything is so spaced out. Next to each mannequin, you can upload your own likeness. It will animate it with the piece of clothing. And you can like spin yourself, put yourself in poses, do like all this stuff. And so you see, that's where you begin to notice like a few of the people that are here shopping are like standing next to mannequin, but like posing oddly in front of them. Probably because they're all doing that same thing. And it highlights everything that you can purchase. Things that are above your budget, there's a big red bar across it. If you linger your gaze upon a big red bar for at least 3 seconds, it offers you it makes an offer for a credit card.
Fantastic. No, thank you. I'm not from here. I don't think I'm coming back. Just, no, please. No, thank you. I don't have a loyalty card either. No. I don't want to put my phone number in.
I think.
Thank you. I don't want the warranty. No.
Right.
And you're gonna spend a long ass time standing in place just going through everything. Basically, so long as you're not putting over $2,000 as your budget, you won't get a personal shopping assistant. You'll be with the AI.
She's fine by herself. She's a lone wolf anyway.
Do anyone put in 100 or less?
I thought you said the minimum was 500.
500 or less. Sorry. Like below minimum or below minimum.
I will actually turn to Monique at this point and say, "Hey, you're our guest this time around. What number do you feel comfortable with? Because I don't want you to feel indebted."
What? Oh, I was. Eminez said I can just go in t-shirts and jeans, so.
If that's what you're good with, that's what you're good with. But I don't want you to feel out of place. I want you to have fun. Your place got wrecked. The least we can do is make sure that your time between here and when we get back to Night City is one that you can remember fondly.
Well, let me go look at her picture again.
It's the polite thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, she wants to dress the way her portrait is dressed.
Okay. So what?
So 1,000.
Okay, I'll put in 1K for her.
And she
And
goes
swipe
shopping.
white
She goes
card.
immediately in like the trench coat area.
Cool.
Because we're in Cyberpunk, trench coats are still in fashion.
Yeah, of course. They're also practical. Because if they're reinforced, the acid rain and all that stuff, very
Yeah.
practical.
I don't know if I can show chat the picture of Monique.
Can you get it to show up in a little rolling window big enough?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's Monique. So now you know what she looks like.
All right. Jinx and Jimenez, are you going? Do you want anything special for the occasion, or are you just? Do you have all that planned out? I know Vegas wasn't on your list.
Jimenez will just he'll put in 1,000, let's say.
Yeah, you get the AI, you get everything.
Is there custom work available at 1,000?
There's something custom at 1,000. Let me just check. There's definitely custom stuff. Yeah. There is a body sculpting job that you can get called the Ubersmensch.
I meant like a custom printed like hoodie, not like
Oh,
a body sculpt.
okay. Because I mean, yeah,
I was like, why does Jimenez need a body sculpting?
Jimenez is body sculpting.
Well, I mean,
Remember?
does
Fun
Jimenez
Boy?
want a tail? Cat ears?
No.
You can get cat ears for €1,000 bucks.
No. He just wanted a custom hoodie with the sleeves cut off.
Oh, the AI is disappointed. They don't do anything custom made. It's with the Icon logo. It's the Icon shop, so you wear Icon stuff.
No, I'm good.
So the moment you close your app and everything to leave, a message pops up right before it closes, asking you to, if you are not going to purchase anything, please vacate the store to leave room for other purchasing customers.
And you get yourself some like $500 Ray-Bans or something.
No, I just need to wear something over my face so that people don't pick up on me for the show. So I'm sitting in the audience. But is there a is there a comment box to leave feedback on my experience at Icon?
Of course. And there's an underpaid employee that has to read them all.
Why are you
Like
trying to make me feel bad?
wage slave. But yes, there is one if you want to leave a comment. You will notice, however, that the lowest star rating you can give them is 3 stars out of 5. No matter how often you tap on your agent, it doesn't go any lower.
Fine. Jimenez just types in his comment and it just reads 0 out of 10 would not shop again. And then below that, he'll just write out would give -3 stars if I could. Also, this logo sucks.
I am sure the CEO of this multi-million company will cry tonight.
Jimenez will also take a picture of it, of his comment box. And he will post that on.
I was gonna say, is this gonna become the next WorldSat like burn on camera?
You post it on your social media and like people are having a laugh. And again, there's like a lot of conspiracy theories about like, why are you suddenly shopping for Icon? Like, why are you at the Icon store? What's going on? First the Luxor, then the new clothes. Is Jimenez finally selling out? While you're shopping, I'm gonna come back to all of you, but I would just like to say, while you're shopping, the billboards outside will suddenly glitch and display Jimenez's speech from season 1 in the ring of the fight.
That fire speech?
That fire speech, the fuck you to WorldSat and all that.
I love it.
And it's displayed, I'm not going to say on every billboard, but at least like a quarter of them, which is a lot. Considering that, you know, they pop up everywhere. And so I'm gonna get back to Jimenez in a moment when this all happens. Trins is gone looking for retro vintage stuff. Mr. White.
Oh, after Jinx, of course.
After Jinx? Okay.
After Jinx.
Jinx. What are you looking
Yep.
for?
Well, I dump $1,000, and you know, biker clothes, you know, leather jacket, functional stuff that if I have to kick some ass, I can kick some ass. You know, army boots and like pants and something along those lines.
So, without going into the rules and everything, but there's actually a section for fashion in Cyberpunk Red, which is kind of cool. And with like a few keywords, you can make up your whole wardrobe. And so you said you wanted something biker. I figure like nomad, like rugged, leather.
Yeah. Functional. Something that can last, hopefully.
Functional, yes, like slightly distressed to show that it's already been used and all that. Pants go for a, well, okay, so the whole outfit, pants, top, jacket, footwear, jewelry, shades, glasses, well, shades or glasses, and hat comes up to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 570.
Okay. Well, I had 1,000, so I buy a couple extra pieces just to have like some backup in case we're caught in another explosion.
All right, it's not the most expensive one, but definitely you look, for once since you ended your career as a nomad, there is no mistaking that you are a road warrior. It even comes with, if you get like a certain set, it's like a black leather jacket with a reinforced shoulder. It's got fingerless gloves, tight jeans, and even a fake brace to go on your right leg. The only thing that it doesn't come with is the sawed-off shotgun and the dog. Movie references, yay!
But does it come with an eye patch?
When did Mad Max have an eye patch?
Not Mad Max.
You were thinking Snake.
I was.
Oh yeah, but I said Road Warrior, so.
Have you seen what Snake wears in Escape from New York and Escape from LA?
Yeah, but that in it's another it's literally another category in the fashion table.
Is it really? What? Dang, I need to check that one out.
With the tags dangerous, violent, and rebellious.
Oh, that's not my style.
So you get your nomad stuff. Mr. White, what do you get?
Well, I'll drop in 2K from my budget. And I am looking to upgrade the gear that I like to wear. So, shirts that are short sleeved and no sleeve to show off his tats, mirror shades, fingerless gloves, some easy to move in and, you know, stand up and, you know, move around pants, because I gotta heal people and stuff, and they don't stay standing for me, or they're not always on a bed, so I gotta, you know, be a little bit more flexible.
I'll assume that you're probably looking for something comfortable that gives you like a wide range of motion, but the shades are going to be something else.
Yeah, but it's gotta, I mean, I want that difference between, or that blend between urban flash and leisure wear.
Mhm.
So maybe with a little bit of the, you know, because we're at a high, you know, high fashion place, so it's going to be designer level quality, so we know the stitching's good and all of that. But that's what I'm looking for.
Well, so long as you remain in the urban flash and not the leisure, redoing your whole wardrobe would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 520.
Okay.
620 if you want to get a hat as well, like something for your head.
I mean, if there's a hat that I think would look good on Jimenez for when he's hiding in the crowd, I'll pick that up for him. Something, you know, with a big icon logo on it, so that way we can put like some electrical tape or medical tape over it with a big circle and a slash through it, just for fun. Maybe like a boat hat style. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you can get like a LED lit boat hat.
Nice, that'll work. And then let's go up to high level designer wear then. Make it look good.
When
if I get caught on camera, I want people to go, damn, who that?
When you approach the section for high designer wear, it is beyond a pair of glass doors, and they refuse to open. And a message pings on your agent saying that you do not have the funds to go that way.
Okay.
Because you entered 1,000, right?
No, I said $2,000.
Oh, $2,000. Yeah, you're able to afford the least expensive shit in there, so you're allowed to go in.
Okay. If I find something else, I'll update my budget. I have more money on my card. I just didn't want to put it all out there.
There's a pair of mirror shades. Very sleek design. We're talking, for us, it might not be anyway. But they're like triangle shades with a flare.
I want something classic like aviators. I just want them to be like heavy, or like, you know, well made. Something that screams, I have money. That's all I'm looking for there.
There is a pair of mirror shades made of nanocarbon steel.
Nice.
Nigh unbreakable.
Perfect.
They're
How much are they?
$1,000 bucks.
I will pay that gladly for a good pair of mirror shades.
There you go.
I don't care about the gloves as much. I like the shoes I have because they're comfortable. But what about the jeans or pants?
You can get some good pants. Nothing that is armored, however. I'm gonna stress this out. Like, nothing in the store has like any stopping power whatsoever.
No,
even the leather jacket that Jinx got, like, they're not made to stop bullets or.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
But you can get some good pants in many. Actually, there's even one. They call it the Technicolor pants.
No,
and
that's not my style.
Oh, it's basically a it's a white pair of pants. Like think like white bootcut jeans.
Mm-hmm.
except that you can set them up with a chip in them to reflect the texture and color that you want.
Nah, that's too far. That's more trends than me. But let's blow. I don't know. I'm guessing the business category is also in here. The low end of it is the low end here.
Oh no, that's not behind the doors.
Okay, only high end.
Business is for plebs.
Gotcha. So, I don't need a jacket because I've got my armored jacket, and that's what I'll wear. Let's do, just, I just want some really well-fitting jeans that are not too tight. And then the hat and the shades. And that's good enough for me.
All right, then. Yeah, you do, after trying a few things on, you do find, like, a pair of pants that actually fits and works well.
Okay. Are they $5 or $1,000? 500 or $1,000?
Are you looking at, like, high fashion, they're going to be tight.
No, then I got to go down to, like, Urban
Flash.
Urban Flash.
Urban Flash, you're good.
That'll be about 100 then, right?
Yep,
if I'm looking
100.
at this chart. Yep. Cool. So altogether,
right now I'm counting 1,100 plus whatever you want your hat to cost.
What would it cost to have that boat hat?
Oh god, a boat hat would be 100.
Okay. The LED boat hat.
Yep.
100. Okay, so that's 1,200. Then let's also grab a high-end fashion top. Badass shit. I don't need anything else.
It's got a neat icon logo on it on the left side. It goes like from the shoulder down to the navel, and it is the same color as the shirt. Like if you buy your shirt black, it is black.
So black on black.
Black on black. But if you tap it, there's like a stream of different colored lights that flows down once on it, so you can like flash your.
Can I set it to actually match the color of his tattoos? That blue, that Trauma Team blue that he wears on his skin.
Knowing that you have like Trins in the party, because you need to hack into it a little bit, tweak a few things to put it the way you want. But she could, without a check, she could easily fix it.
Okay. Then I'll go with it. Otherwise, I would pass. But that sounds fun. Then let's roll.
Okay. Then I'll move to back to Trins for a second with the assistant. So you said you had $500 to spend today. $5,000 to spend today. Please, if you would like to come this way, this is our high fashion retro section. And she brings you to like a small room. Again, beyond a pair of doors there too, and there's like 6 items in there. One of which is a very nice looking old like tweed jacket for men with like the leather elbow patches and everything. And it's actually been, and she explains like every piece to you, and this one's been like kept in that state since like the 1980s. And it's almost, it would belong in a museum and everything. And it's like 5,000 euro bucks, so it's probably not the case, but anyway. And she points to like a few things, like one by one, that could interest you, and one of said items is this leather jacket with like a peacock in the back and a bunch of like colored feathers. It's part of the oh, it's a phoenix, not a peacock. It's a deluxe road coat. For those who would like to seem like they were once nomads. It's like nomad chic.
I like the leather coat. That's really stylish. It'll go with the tat, and that's kind of cool. Not going with the jacket. That's just no, not my style. Swing something cute as a dress. I need a dress. I mean, I'm wearing coveralls right now, but that's mostly because you just can't trust any of the, transportation these days. They just lost all of the luggage. So,
well, we have a lot of different dresses that you can try. And she shows you, of course, she tries to like limit you to this room with like 6 pieces. Every piece is 1,000 or over.
Yeah, Trins doesn't tolerate that. She's like, I get it. You're here to make commission. You need commission to make sales. I'm taking the jacket, don't worry. But the chest has to match the jacket in tone and shape, and it has to look good with my skin tone, because there's that. Also, the hair, it can't contrast with the hair too badly.
She looks at your hair for a moment, notices the lead lit hair that you have, and she's like, well, if you would like a certain style, it used to be high fashion in Japan for a while. It's a mix of Asia and Road Warrior.
I'm intrigued. Keep going.
So this fashion came out of a small town in the region of Tokyo, and clearly she sucks at geography, called Harajuku.
And you just have this moment of like, Trins' face just goes, oh, you poor child, and keeps smiling. It's like, yeah, keep going.
And so it's a mix of like sweet innocence under a wrapping of tough badass. Like a cute dress under a leather jacket.
Exactly.
Then let me show you those dresses.
Sure, why not?
So that basically fits in the Asia pop category.
I mean, I could see Trins in that.
whatever you like style you want to go for, it's going to be $100 for the dress. Like, you can have it in the style that you want, the look that you want. But the price is the same so long as you remain in that category. Bright, youthful. Of course, since we are in, like, Nevada in the summer, everything is more summery. That's not a word. Is lighter, like the material is lighter, thinner, just because it's freaking warm all over the place. So what do you grab exactly? And then we'll do Reno, and we'll end our shopping.
Yeah.
With M&S.
It probably looks like it's probably a cheongsam, stylized cheongsam. For those of you who don't know, that's the traditional Mandarin dress from China that comes out of post-war era. The frogs at the neck, and it's kind of tight-fitting, sort of. I mean, it's a straight line, short above the knee, probably red and with white embroidery on it to kind of contrast against the black leather jacket with the phoenix on the back. and it's kind of probably, you know, the embroidery is like very, like, I want to say the threads of the embroidery itself are lighting up, because that's just Trinz. She lights up everywhere she goes. She is light and color. And,
well, it would be lead wires that embroider.
Yeah, lead wires is the embroidery. Ooh, and not red, because red would be cool. But no, like a fuchsia pink, like a bubblegum pink.
Okay.
And like, if you've ever seen the anime Bubblegum Crisis.
Nope. But I know Rin has.
Okay, never mind.
And our viewers
brunette,
might have.
Yes, the brunette that the dress that the brunette wears when she goes out to dinner. Oh God. It's like, it's a bright pink with white embroidery, and it's fine. It'll look cute.
All right.
It looks very cute, and it's under a black leather jacket with a
with a phoenix on it.
Yep, on the back. Yeah.
That would leave us with Reno. Any style in particular that you're looking for, Reno?
Well, Reno already wears the like the light up streetwear-y, I don't remember what it's called exactly. But I'm gonna say over time her leather jacket is looking a little busted. So she takes it off and holds it up and just kind of assumes that something can hear her. Can you fix this, or do I need to buy a new one?
Almost like someone was spying on your conversation through the app on your phone. There's a few overlays on a select few mannequins with coats that light up.
I'm gonna guess that's a no. She'll go over. She's looking for something that's very sleek and polished. Despite her very rugged personality, she's a very polished kind of person. Something with like blue piping, maybe a hood potentially, but definitely leather, definitely black.
You could go in Urban Flash. That's more of the high end one,
Mm-hmm.
but it would be like flashy streetwear.
Yeah.
You would get your like leather jacket with a hood stitched into it,
Mm-hmm.
like a cotton hood that you can flip over your head. There are two models. One looks more like a motorcycle jacket. The other one looks more like varsity jacket.
She's more the motorcycle jacket kind of thing. Much more tight than poofy.
Mm-hmm. So that would be 100.
Yeah.
$100.
And then she's good. She just wears like essentially black yoga pants and like a black almost like sports bra thing underneath it. Like she's very simple when it comes to her fashion, but she's also very particular about it. Oh, do you have any runners to match? Shoes? Tennis
that
shoes?
they do. Shoes or boots?
She is more the kind of like tennis shoe runnery kind of, but like the stylish ones.
Going down. That's 50.
I have not gotten to
Perfect.
your stuff yet.
Indeed, he had gotten to my stuff.
I will get to your stuff.
Anything else that you wanted to get?
No, do they have something? It's very dusty out here. Do they have like any kind of like half face coverings? Do we have any like PPE?
Yes, they have masks. They
She'll
count
get
as
like
accessories.
perfect. She's gonna get like some kind of like just like a almost like a bandana kind of thing. So just go around her neck. She can pull it up if it gets dusty out.
Yeah, there's a few like that you can get. One of which is called the Bohemian. It's it has a feel of like old Western shit. What does the man with no name, Clint Eastwood, wears like a
Poncho.
poncho? Thank you. It has the same like print as these ponchos.
They come in black. That's all that matters.
Yeah, like dark gray and black.
Okay, she'll get it.
That's 10.
And then she's done.
All right. Then 5:05. The panels begin to light up across Vegas, showing a speech by none other than Jimenez. It causes a few car crashes. People stop and stare. The video ends. Another video pops up from the Las Vegas security. Vegas Sec just informs everyone that there was a temporal hiccup. Someone tried to access our servers. We will resume. Please do not, this is not cause for alarm. Resume your activities, blah, blah, blah. Jimenez, would you roll Anino 2d10, please? You get 130 new notifications.
Oh. He will start reading through them.
Most of them, friend requests. People looking up your profile. A bit of spam. Like, do you want a Mr. Stud? The type of thing. And as you're scrolling through, your agent rings. The number on the caller ID says Icon Store, Las Vegas.
The call's coming
from inside the building.
I'll just look around a bit and then pick up and just say, hello?
Mr. Jimenez?
Sure.
This is Carlos Mendez, owner of the Icon Store in Las Vegas.
Right.
We wanted to apologize for your less than stellar visit at our store earlier today. We did not know that you were such a reputable and recognized individual.
I'm getting used to this influencer role as well.
If you would like, please, if you are still around Vegas, come to my office. You can take the elevator to the back of the store. I would love to have a chat with you and perhaps come to no, not come to it. Perhaps change your mind about our brand.
Maybe I've got things to do, but thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Mr. Jimenez. And you get another message when you hang up. You now have a gift certificate for 10% off at Icon.
Wow, 10%.
Influencers have to start somewhere.
That's fair.
The rest of the group comes out of the store looking very chic. Monique is also dressed in black leather. Her, like,
That's my go.
pants opened up in the front with the black lace down the front of it. She's wearing very high heels. And has even gotten like a face tattoo done in the fashion wear section. And she's like, it feels good to finally be able to look like something else than a hair salon worker.
Excellent.
I could get used to this life.
That's how we roll.
Well, I mean, we try and take care of one another. That's what we do, right? Sometimes it's outfits to make sure that our presence is appropriate for the scene. Sometimes it's getting our hands dirty.
By the way, for the rest of the game, unless something shitty happens to your outfit, consider that you can use this outfit once to give you a +2 to a grooming and style check.
Ooh. You said one time?
One time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a +2?
It's a +2. Because it's brand new, brand new attire. You have this, like, increased confidence wearing it. But, of course, if it gets torn up, burnt, damaged, or whatever, you're gonna lose that. We're not counting damage from bullets as something that would, like, remove that, that bonus. If only because bullet holes are just an unfortunate side effect of reality. And it would be like a pain in the ass to keep sorry, not personal grooming, wardrobe and style, based on your cool.
I actually have that as a skill. I don't know why.
Well, that's because you dress to impress. You can actually face down people with that, being so cool that, like, you alter their perception of you.
I'll have to play around with that.
Because in Cyberpunk, style comes before substance. It's better to look cool than to be proficient in what you're doing. Just like corporate America. We're gonna go on break, everyone. After this little shopping spree, we're gonna go on break. If nothing happens with the group, since you wanted to lay low and everything, we'll probably fast forward to tonight's events upon our return. Stick around, everyone. We'll be right back in a few minutes. We'll try to take less time for the break since we had a few hiccups to begin with at the start of the show. And we will be right back.
And X will give it to you.
And then I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Hey everyone, we're live! I just said something at random. And now everyone's confused.
No.
Well, Anino was. So. Anything specific you want to do in Vegas during the day, or are you waiting for 9 p.m.? Well, 7 to bring Jimenez to the...
Yeah, whenever, like 7 or 7:30 or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make your way to the Luxodome near the Luxor Hotel. Park the RV. Leave. Jimenez, you get to enter through a different door. Because the moment that you show up, people seem to recognize you. Gee, I wonder why. And you are going to go in through the service entrance.
You've got your hat. And you could use my old shades if you wanted. To disguise yourself.
Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know. I don't think people know me on site yet, so the Jimenez will just put him on anyway.
Yeah. Everyone else sits into the crowd. The fight of the night begins with it's 4 matches back to back. So like 3 warm-ups and it ends with a big tag team match. those are all, for the most part, wrestlers that Trins you would have seen before, being sort of a burgeoning fan of wrestling. It's fun. It's big. It's loud as a venue. Way more than you were, that you have gotten used to with the league that Jimenez was part of in season 1 in Night City. This time we're talking about like a 20,000 people venue minimum. The main event comes and goes. 2 teams of 2 enter the ring. 1 team wins. The winners tonight are a pair of twins, actually. Their team is called the Twin Thunders. They basically have this like giant lightning bolt, 1 blue, 1 yellow, across their face and their chest, wearing nothing else than their underwear and knee-high boots. And
Kinky.
I mean, hey, what's the kink in Vegas again?
All of them.
Yeah. The crowd cheers. They raise their arms up. The bell rings. And then all the lights go out. At once. And 1 spotlight illuminates the like the corridor that leads to backstage, where everyone came out of. I guess it has a name, I just don't know it.
Entrance ramp.
The what?
Entrance ramp.
The entrance ramp. At the end of the ramp stands Fiona Applegate. That was her last name, right? Okay. I wanted to make sure. She comes out and snatches a microphone from some cameraman who was on the side and starts arguing with the winners that this match was just one of the worst she has ever seen in NCW. That it's a good thing it happened in Vegas because whatever shit show this was will stay in Vegas. She takes a few steps further, closer to the ring. The Twin Thunders turn around. Fans begin to boo her. They reply that, you have no business in this place, little girl. You are alone. And this is a place for adults. This is a place for teens. Get your weak solo act shit out of here. Go back crying to Night City. And she doesn't... It doesn't faze her at all. She stands tall and enters the ring, facing both of them. She gets within 6 inches of their face and says into the mic, "But that's where you're wrong. I have someone." And then for copyright reason, I will sing a part of the song so that we don't have to play it. But it goes like this, if memory serves. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And then there's dogs barking, I think. I don't remember the beginning of that song, but... Anino, why don't you explain what's happening when the spotlight shines on this unknown personage in the in the crowd.
So Jimenez just stands up and he tosses his hat aside and throws back his hoodie. And he picks up 2 chairs and tosses them both into the ring before hopping over the barricade and onto the ring apron. And he's just going to glance around at the audience before he leaps over the top rope. And then he's going to deliver his finisher to one of the Thunder Twins.
Blue or yellow?
He'll deliver to Blue. So he just pops in and he hits his version of the RKO and knocks him out. And then he will grab one of the chairs and toss it to Fiona and pick up one for himself. And then he's going to set up for that signature Fiona Jimenez move, the concerto.
That nobody has seen on the West Coast so far.
No.
And with a mechanical precision and timing, you both hit Yellow Brother at the same time from each side. That's what the concerto is, right?
Yeah. So he gets sandwiched in between the 2 chairs.
With a loud tang. He just blinks once and falls on his side. Motionless. The crowd goes wild. There are far more cheers than there are jeers. But it seems like you attacking the Thunder Twins here was perhaps not necessarily the most unanimous move you could have pulled. You have hurt some people. The Twins manager comes out onto the ring. Begins to shout at you without a microphone. Nobody in the crowd can really hear, but we know that everyone gets a good idea of what he's yelling at you, both angrily pointing and like tapping your chest and pointing at Fiona, yelling, and then do you do anything?
Yes. So Jimenez is just gonna kick him or fake kick him in the stomach, and then point at the top rope for Fiona as he sets up. He sets up the manager on his shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like a piggyback, and then sets him up so that Fiona can flying tackle him off his shoulders for a finisher.
Ow. The moment you like set him up on your shoulders, she's already up on the top rope and jumps down, kicks him off your shoulders as he just tumbles off on the ring, and even rolls like halfway off the ring itself. There's a audible gasp in the audience. And then people start applauding and cheering. And with you and Fiona standing tall in the middle of the ring to everyone's cheers, the main like TV screen announces this new team of Fiona and Jimenez. What is the name of that team?
We're going to go from a suggestion from the audience from last week. We're going to go with Side FX.
FX?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Team FX.
Side Effects.
Side Effects, yeah. So, Side Effects is announced officially tonight in Vegas, with your next match being 3 weeks from now in Night City. It'll pit you against the Thunder Twins again. As a revenge match. That said, you know, the venue needs to be emptied out and everything. The group being guests of Jimenez can stay, whereas pretty much the rest of the crowd has to leave. Fiona, after the match, catches up to you, Jimenez, and says, we're going to have to go over training schedule for the next match. When were you intending on going back to Night City?
I will be back in a couple of days, but I have an idea for the next show and a promo against them. So.
Oh wow! Already?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna need to get something printed of us, though. So we're probably gonna need to do some promo shots, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm all good for that. Just what do you want to have printed of me?
No, it's just gonna be we're gonna print out a picture of both of us on towels.
Okay. Not gonna do anything weird with that, are you?
No. It'll be great. Trust me. I got this.
All right, I trust you. I'm heading back to Night City tonight, actually. I got an overnight flight, so...
Okay, yeah, I've got to take some care of business here first, but yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days.
Not a problem, partner. And she leaves. And you know, it's that shot of, like, the group comes closer to Jimenez, and we see Fiona leaving, swaying her hips as she leaves, and looks over her shoulder and just winks in your general direction.
He doesn't react.
I'm just nudging Jimenez, like, as she's leaving. Just like,
Relax, there's nothing going on between us.
not with that attitude.
No. I'm only here because she needs me.
Okay.
What do you do for that night?
We had sushi. I don't really want sushi again.
I mean, after the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, after the match is done, it's like midnight. Yeah, we're in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, time
Although-
is senseless.
I mean,
Don't we have
we're
a
probably good.
Don't we have a Santa to visit?
I mean,
There's a Santa.
Right.
do we? Now that we know who hired him, do we really care? That's my question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes
Because-
it's easier to get to the big guy through the little guy.
Well, no, we have to send a message, don't we? We don't let two big characters try to off us.
Or we could sneak attack the big boss.
I mean, but I don't know where the big boss is. That's a little harder to find, and I'm pretty sure they're in Springfield, not here. Also, but hey, you know, the king, the queen, he's hanging out there. Santa's hanging out with the king and the queen. They run a bar, right?
Yep.
We should totally celebrate Jimenez's epic win tonight. What?
I just don't understand the point. We know that Carson Tyler hired him, and he's a hired gun. He has no more connection than a bag of cash.
Yeah.
What
but
more are
just
we going to
because
get out of him?
Mr. White, I thought you knew. Just because we know where he got the money doesn't mean we know everything that he got told to do in for that money. Because I didn't see that going through the internet now, did you?
I'm just
I
saying
got
that
enough.
if anybody else gets approached to off us and they saw what we did to, you know, the person who tried to off us, maybe they might think twice or three
I don't
times before
know.
they try.
I mean, we're gonna be in Night City. I think a lot of people got a lot of messages. I've been on Trauma Team long enough and messed with enough booster gangs to know they have short memories and big tempers, and for the right dollar amount, they don't care what your name is.
All very true. All very true.
I just don't I just don't see the point in expending the resources and the time when we can figure out more about why we were called to Springfield in the first place. There's a lot more, in my opinion, that is a threat based in those photos that went up in flames and the person that tried to barbecue us at the same time. That seems to be the part that's actually going to send the biggest message. Is you think you can get one over on us? No.
Oh, usually want to pass up free drinks via threatening, but I guess you do have a point.
I mean, just Reno, my point is, or all I'm trying to say is, like, you said it multiple times. Once they retired you, they just found someone else, because there's always going to be someone else willing.
Well, not
to do
always
the
someone
job.
better. That's the.
I didn't say better. I said always someone else willing to do the job. I mean, we took out Steele. That's a pretty high-profile guy, bigger than Santa. If that doesn't send a message, what does?
I was just wondering if he might know of anybody else he spent money to, shoot at us. So if we come back into Springfield, we're less likely to know where we're going to get shot at when we go deal with.
I mean, if you really want to ask those questions and spend that time, sure, we can go ask those questions and spend that time. But we're going into their fortress, their land, their territory, and probably at a disadvantage. We may have numbers, but we don't have the advantage on anything else. We can't even set up some sort of situation where the cops come in and run interference, because, as we learned, Vegas, it's private police and everybody, or private security, and they only care about their plots of land. They don't care about anybody else. It's lawless here. I just don't see the resources, and I don't see the connections that make it worth our time. But that's just my piece.
Okay, Simon, just stepping back from a meta moment here, because I want to make sure I understand what's been going on.
Uh-huh.
Bad Santa paid the brothers that Jimenez knocked off the back of the truck to run the truck to do the shoot up.
Yep.
And they were to be the cleanup if the original people didn't get us, which was Carson Tyler.
But Carson Tyler. So Carson Tyler hired Bad Santa before he even ran the shoot.
Yep.
Yes, to be the cleanup.
Okay.
That was before before we got hit.
Yeah. Tyler did not want to put all of his eggs in the same basket. And so he made sure to have a backup plan in case something happened.
Okay.
Because, when you fire a rocket at someone, chances are that you can't really fire a second one if they survive.
All right. So in that case, why don't we get in the car, we drive back, we celebrate the success of Jimenez and Fiona in their wonderful debut on the West Coast. At whatever bar Carson Tyler happens to frequent in Springfield.
Well, we also have the bartender there that Bad Santa talked to, that I learned from the brothers, that supposedly Bad Santa talked to a bunch of guys in that bar before the brothers. If we want to know who else he paid, that's the bartender we talked to. That's Pete.
Well, then we definitely go talk to Pete. But then we definitely go talk to Pete. Okay, then we get in the car and we go. The car's right here. It's 4 hours. It's easy.
Yeah,
you're gonna get to Springfield at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Talk, sleep, they get stuff done.
I mean, unless I'm missing something, and let me know if I'm missing something. I'm not all knowing, but everything that I could get from Alt, everything I could get from other contacts that I have that know anything about Vegas, I just don't see that there's anything else to learn that's worth the cost of going into his turf, because he doesn't leave that place. All of the footage shows he stays there unless he's got a job.
Well, then we go. It's fine. You all sleep. I drive. We get there. I take a short nap. We're good to go. The bar opens. We go deal with the bar.
Or
Anyone
I
else?
can drive and you can take a nap because I slept all day on purpose.
I mean, I didn't do much other than sleep, and you're not in my car. I don't touch you. I don't drive your bike. You don't drive my car.
Okay, fine.
I appreciate your concern, though.
All right, we go.
Does that mean with your approval then, Jimenez?
Yeah.
I mean, am I missing something, X?
No, I just don't really feel like I should. We should let someone just get away with taking pot shots at us like that. I mean,
if we arrange it in the proper way, and as we are leaving, we happen to mention to our dear friend Alt that we possibly let the Outriders know where the Bag Santa is going to show up next, and they deal with the problem, then it's not our problem.
Oh, that's good. I could always see if Alt could spy on Santa until he gets his next job, and then leak some information.
Or if that's, a lot of time and effort for her, there's always just the wiping of his bank accounts.
He doesn't have any. He does everything in cash. I tried to find any digital footprint to lead back to him, to harass him, to say, hey.
Yeah, but didn't you say that he was bought in as an owner of the bar?
But no, he deposited. He has
he
no
deposited,
stake in the bar.
Who cares?
They had a big influx of cash, and the only people on it, the only names on it are the king and queen. I mean, we can screw with them if you want to.
I'm just saying, if you want to point people in their direction, we can point people in their direction. But I think this is a conversation to have on the road.
So you're hopping back into the RV and going back to Springfield?
Yeah, I think is what the plan is.
Okay. We'll say that you probably get some sleep before reaching Springfield, which means that, let's say you slept 4 hours just to be functional. You would get to Springfield at like 8 a.m. the next day.
Okay.
And with the sun already risen, you re-enter the small, quiet, reclaimed town that is Springfield, Nevada.
Is the bar open?
Yes, like 24/7, almost.
But it's not day drinking if it's mimosas, so...
Do you think they serve mimosas here?
Looking
Probably
at
with
the...
tang.
Yeah. Looking at the bar, it's a rundown establishment, crooked and patched up with pieces of like a patchwork of steel plates bolted and welded to the walls. It was once probably like a pub. It looks a lot like a like what you would find like an Irish pub type thing. But it's been shoddily repaired over and over. There's one half of a swinging door to go in. And inside, everything is illuminated with neons. There are 2 pool tables, one of which is uneven. Lopsided. There's the bar. There's the little walkway with a dancing pole on it. No one's dancing at the moment. There's one
Come on, Joy
bathroom.
Boy. You on? No? You seem flexible.
I mean, I can mimic anything that I see at least 2 or 3 times. But I'm not paid to be performing here, so.
I'll go if you go.
No, it's all right.
$50.
No. $50.
$100.
No.
$500.
No.
I'll pay you $1,000.
No.
So what's your price?
I've got 9,800.
You are, by the way, the only patrons in there. Old Pete is behind his the bar, opening up, like booting up the cash register and everything. Old Pete is just as in shape as his establishment. Half of his head is covered in chrome, like a big chrome plate with an early prototype cyber eye that clearly doesn't work properly and keeps clicking into place as he looks around. It just goes like click, 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 click. It's kind of annoying.
You know I could fix that for you, right?
Hi, who are you?
Hi, my name's Trent. Sorry, nice to meet you. You know I could fix that for you, right?
Fix my noggin?
Well, I can't necessarily fix your head because the brain is something I don't do, but the eye thing, that I can fix.
You're what, a doctor?
Nah, I'm a mechanic.
I'm not a car, I'm a person.
Yeah, but the tech is all the same. See, if you do the thing here and you know I push
Just
this...
don't
you know,
touch
if I-
me. Don't touch. Get off me. Rude.
I wasn't touching. I was just pointing.
It's way too early for this shit. What are you? What do you want?
I'm a mechanic.
I'm sorry, she just does this everywhere we go. You know, it would probably be better if you just let her fix it because she'll be quiet and won't talk as much then.
I'm not letting anyone near my stuff.
I mean,
I paid a heavy price for this.
yeah, I can see that, but I could definitely make it better and you wouldn't have to pay me for it. Except maybe in answering a couple questions.
This was not how I thought my day would go.
If it makes you feel better, we do have a medical professional here as well, so, you know, I'm pretty sure you would.
Okay, so what are you, like a traveling troupe of surgeons? And a mechanic?
I mean, that's not wrong.
No,
I kind of think of us more as like the Scooby-Doo gang, where...
No, we're definitely the A-team. We are definitely the A-team.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're armed to the teeth. What's to let me know that what's a... What is it with you all? What's your deal? Are you here to just harvest my meat parts?
No, I want to fix you. I want to fix you so you do better and you're not glitching so much. And then maybe ask you some questions about people who will hire, you know, talking to you about spending money.
Can I just get a pint?
Same here.
Two reasonable people. He gets 2 pints. Can you both roll a d10?
Sure. An 8.
8 and a 3. He takes 2 pints, one of which has a dead spider at the bottom. He just doesn't look, fills them up, and hands them to both of you. Jinx, you are the one that has the spider floating at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, and they missed out on the cigarette butt.
Oh, I've drank plenty of those in my time. It's fine. Used to that.
It's extra protein.
Well, I'm not gonna let you touch my stuff, but I can answer your questions.
Are you sure? I mean, I could definitely make it better.
I'm
Hey, he doesn't want presents. He doesn't believe in Christmas or Santa.
No, but he's definitely willing to talk to a bad Santa.
It just.
Wow, that was
Questions.
probably the worst segue.
I'm not focused right now, and I didn't want to segue into jack shit. All I want to do, like, it's glitching. Like, all I need to do is put a little oil, like, right here, and it'll stop.
Stop touching my personal bubble.
I'm
Listen,
not in your bubble. I could be in your bubble.
you want information on the... Who are you looking to kill?
No, we're
I'm-
looking to know who Santa talked to when he was here yesterday.
Or the day before.
Mhm,
think it was the day before.
yesterday.
Day before, whenever, 2 days ago.
I remember him. Coming up south from Vegas.
Flashing all that cash.
Yeah, trying to get people on his little scheme or something.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently had a few, Apparently was hunting the bounty on a few strangers from out of town.
Yeah, that's a fake bounty. But yeah, he got bamboozled.
Can you make a persuade check, Mr.
Sure.
White?
I can do that. Let's see. Persuade. All right. That's under cool. Okay. $21.
It's a damn shame that bounty isn't real.
Anytime a corp offers that much money, it's always a lie. Corpse that can't be trusted.
Ah.
Look, they left y'all high and dry.
Don't remind me. Alright. He came in here, tried to recruit people.
I heard he got 2 people to say yes. Did he get anybody else to say yes?
Got actually
of
3
brothers.
people.
Who was the third one?
Let me grab my notes.
Ah, I like a bartender who takes notes.
Yes. Not the one I'm looking for.
While he's looking and trying to collect his
His thoughts.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll look over at Menace and be like, so, you didn't see anybody else in that truck other than Santa and the 2 in the back, right?
I didn't
I
even
thought
get a good-
Santa. I thought
Santa
Santa
was
was the guy
driving.
in the corner,
Yeah,
and there was another driver. I thought Santa wasn't driving.
I thought Santa was driving.
I thought Santa was driving, and there were 2 guys on the back with the
Mhm.
mounted gun.
Yeah, that's
And
what I meant.
Tackled one of them off.
I shot the other, but he didn't die.
Oh, so the 2 brothers are still alive?
Yeah, I patched them up to make sure that they didn't die.
I haven't seen them back here, but yeah. He managed to convince Rob, Bob, and B-Bell to join.
Rob, Bob, and B-Belt?
B-Bell.
B-Bell?
Yeah, that's a street name.
Where do we find this B-Belt?
They, live in the junkyard out of town. It used to be the car dealership. Now it's a junkyard.
Gotcha. They're part of that, Raider gang?
No. They're like in between. They deal
Oh.
with both sides.
So the junkyard is like neutral territory.
More or less. You know, there's no real rules with the raiders. They just...
Well, I know.
But
Just getting the lay of the land. Not from around here. Can you tell?
I figured. Y'all are dressed way too fancy for this place.
Well,
Remind me of the execs from IAC.
Ooh, ooh.
ooh. Oh, that one stung.
Do I have to get new clothes then? I really like this dress.
I think we just need to remember to dress for our locale.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I could change the coveralls. They're in the van.
He looks at you, Trins, and says, "You look like one of them people that came to open up the Barrett office."
In this dress?
Yeah, except she was taller.
Okay, I freely acknowledge that I am of a petite stature, but great things come in small packages.
Yeah, sure, that other lady was a long-legged Asian.
Gotcha. Is Barrett known to be a subsidiary of any of those megacorps, or is this just a coincidence? Like Arasaka?
You would have to make a... I don't know if it counts as local
Because
expert.
we did a background check on Barrett.
Yeah.
I don't remember finding that, so...
No. I remember, though, that you,
We knew that they did boat engines was their primary thing.
They started in no. Can I make an argument here to roll for? I have engineering as a skill, and they're supposed to be an engineering firm. Would I know anything about them as their firm? You know, just their corporate model as engineers.
You would know more about their products with engineering than, like, the companies that they are, like, shell companies for or stuff like that. That would be
like
either
business?
bureaucracy or business.
Gotcha.
Neither wish I got.
And neither of those flagged, right?
What do you mean?
Neither, well, they didn't flag in our background check as a shell company for anybody. Because I don't remember that. I don't have that in my notes.
I can tell you, like, from a meta standpoint, that
I'm just asking if
Alt
Chris
isn't
forgot.
perfect.
Oh, no, I know that.
So when you ask her for some stuff, like, sometimes you won't get, like, the whole picture. So if you want to make rolls nonetheless, go right ahead.
That's fine. I was just double checking that Chris didn't forget something that Mr. White would remember.
No.
That's all.
I would have, that's clearly indicated in my notes what you have and haven't found about Barrett.
Yeah, so, well, Trends is still trying to butter up the guy and negotiate it, fixing his eye. I guess I'll try and see if I can remember anything else that I've ever heard about Barrett when it comes to that.
Yeah, I got nothing in business or bureaucracy. I got engineering. Ooh, I gotta roll another d10.
I got a 20.
20 in what?
Business or bureaucracy, whichever one you think Mr. White would go to first. My instinct was business, so I'm guessing I would go to
All
business.
Right. You recall there was a lot of movement that happened at the end of the Fourth Corporate War.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of companies that rose and fell during these wars. Of course, you know, the end of the war marked the end of Arasaka in Night City. Not just Night City, but the United States. They were kicked out of the States. Sorry. However, Arasaka has like a lot of. They made a lot of acquisition, just like Militech, just like Petrochem, Biotechnica. Like, there's a lot of like mid-size and smaller companies that that were bought.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like completely owned by these corporations, but in some way the corporation is like a major shareholder.
Gotcha.
Um,
So enough to swing votes, but not enough to do it by themselves.
yeah, that's it. Like,
Okay.
you know, they have like 50% of the shares. So they're not a majority shareholder, but they're not far from that.
Okay.
And you remember that Barrett
Mm-hmm.
used to belong to Militech.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was a merger at the end of the war, like a last-minute transfer of ownership. And for about 3 months after the Fourth Corporate War, Barrett Engineering had another name. Barrett Arasaka Engineering. But that name was never made public.
But it was in the transaction records. Because it had, I mean,
It
there's always a paper
wasn't.
trail.
Yes, but it wasn't the legal name of the company. Like, it was still
Mm-hmm.
Barrett Engineering. But, like, for, you know, like, marketing probably pitched some, like, brainstormed ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that stuck the most became that. But then at the end of the war, with the problem that happened with Arasaka and the blowing up of the towers and everything, they wiped their names
Gotcha.
from that. Which,
So there is a
incidentally,
connection.
with a 20, you know that Arasaka is also behind the Children's Kingdom toy stores and their Tender Love baby care products.
Okay. So they're moving in smaller venues to keep their presence. Not just secret offices like Kiyoshi's in.
So you like, I'm really sure it wouldn't take me longer. You wouldn't even have to be unconscious. It'd be like 10 minutes.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Do you have $200?
Possibly.
Then you put $200 on the counter. I will let you fiddle with the eye for 5 minutes.
If I put $500 in here, will I get half an hour? And the list of the third person who Bad Santa chatted with.
I already gave you the names.
Yeah, Rob and Bob are the other brothers. It's
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
B-Bell that's
And
the-
Bell is the third one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry. Out of it. Today's Friday.
No
right?
worries.
Okay. 500,
For half an
15,
hour.
500 half an hour, but you're a pretty boy here. Any points to Reno? You said he could dance?
No.
Yeah, he can
Do not-
dance. He can dance. He's fantastic. He's fantastic. I'm joking. She's
Only if he
joking out of her
chooses to,
drink.
and I'm not negotiating for him or forcing him to do anything he does not wish to do.
He's a fantastic dancer. You just
All right,
have
listen.
To, you just see it.
I haven't had any entertainment here in a while. One of you go up on that stage tonight. Plus 500, and I let you play with the eye.
I'm not some sort of street performer. I'm a performance artist. Thank you.
Exactly. It's beautiful. It's art. It's art. You just have to see it. It's beautiful.
I don't care. Any one of you.
Cheers.
And any one of you. That'll.
All right. Deal.
Whoa, no, this is not a
No, I'm
dance.
sorry, I'll do
I
it.
am not.
I'll do
I'm
it.
not-
I'll do it.
All
It's
right,
a dance.
Wait,
I'm
you're a
just saying.
mechanic, a cyber engineer, and a pole dancer.
What? Like it's hot?
I've seen her dancing when she's drunk. It's nothing compared to Menace. Trust me, you want to see Menace.
You've never seen me dance. What are
Oh,
you talking about?
I've seen you dance.
Wait.
I've seen you. I've seen you.
Wait, what's that name?
My name is Carl.
Carl.
Carl
Carl-
Mendez.
Carl.
No. I think I heard something different.
Yeah, Carl Mendez.
No,
Carl Mendes.
no, and you see, like Jimenez just grits his teeth. It's like, my name is Carlton Ray Jepson Bautista. Okay.
I get that mixed up all the time. I knew a Carl Mendez back, 3 years
Yeah.
ago. He's dead now. Never
Can
mind.
one of you make a deception check with a +3?
I will. I said the lie. I'll do it. I'll do it. A deception check.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
It's
What is that?
I'm sorry. It's there's no it's
It's just persuasion.
It's
A
persuasion.
persuasion. Okay,
I forgot.
It's
Yeah, in this case, it's always
Okay.
persuasion.
it's a +2. That's not the worst. My pool's really good. That's the thing. Okay, a 6, 12. +3.
Yeah, for all the help of everyone that chimed in.
Oh my god. A 17.
Looks like I'm gonna have to get some cyber audio as well. All right, lady, just do your thing.
Cool.
Out of
And she-
curiosity,
Oh,
what name did
that's-
you hear?
Heard like some weird name with like Jimenez.
Oh, I don't know what that. Don't know.
Oh,
So
he's
why would that be cool?
He's a guy in Vegas. You should check the scream sheets.
Oh,
Oh. Was he a performer or something? Stripper?
No, he beat up 2 people with a chair or something at a concert.
Wow.
Yeah, some sort of whack job.
They haven't arrested him or anything?
It's Vegas. You can do anything short of killing.
Wow. Hmm. Sounds pretty cool.
Cool. So
I'm living for it,
You
Nina.
just hear, you, like under his breath, Jimenez just says, "I fucking hate you right now."
Don't worry, I'll dance for you. Sorry, I'll make it up to you.
um
Reno will go and
Jake-
dance for her. It's not good, but she'll dance to make it up to 10 minutes.
Trends runs out to the van, grabs her tools, comes back, and then jumps up on the bar to like just start.
Hey, whoa, this isn't a sanitary place. I mean, if you're gonna open up my brain, you're gonna do it in a sterile environment.
Okay, fine. Then you gotta come out to the bar. Out of here. In the van.
Is your van sterile?
Of course. Mr. White would not allow my van to be anything other.
yeah, I don't do surgery just on the street. I'll patch you up on the street, but I don't do surgery on the street. That's uncivilized.
He
Exactly.
follows you into the van, but before he leaves, he points to a camera in the corner of the bar. It says, "You keep watch over them." And the camera just moves to try to track your collective movement.
Oh, hey.
Wait. Can I grab another drink? Like,
Serve yourself.
thanks.
When you jump behind the counter to get like whatever booze you would like to get, you realize that aside from the few bottles that are behind him on display, everything else under the counter, regardless of the type of bottle, it's always the same brownish liquid inside. And then you have a rack of little vials, all marked with a stamp on them. rum, scotch, bourbon, vodka, vermouth, creme de menthe, Baileys, whatever you want. It's essence of these different alcohol. Basically just taste like a creamer.
Yeah, that's what you get for running it. No, anyway, whatever. She'll just serve herself.
So he enters the RV, notices the motorcycle, turns around, looks at Reno's cat, and says, "Sterile."
Of course, right over here. And she pushes a button and lowers the bed. Like I said, my van is entirely perfect.
That little beast there is not gonna puke in my eye hole while I'm under.
Of course not.
If I don't wake up from this, I'm gonna haunt you forever.
You
You
wake
will
up.
entirely wake up from this.
Only people that die in my care are the people that I want to die in my care. I don't have any reason to want you dead.
Want
Do
to
I?
take over my bar?
No.
All right, let's do this. Can you
Yes.
make a cyber tech check, please, to repair cyberware?
Hold on. Did I not make that? I did not make that a
I'm
command yet.
yeah, but I'm also here to assist with any of that kind of stuff. So whatever you need.
Yeah, she'll get a +2 to the check.
And
Cool.
I have a very good cyber tech.
Good.
Oh shit! I couldn't roll worse if I tried.
Actually, that's the thing. According to the rules, Trins can repair cybernetics, but she cannot install them.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't
That's
install them. I can only.
purely the domain of the medtech now. So, Trins, you got a 18. Oh wow!
I will spend two. I will
Plus
spend
two.
2 luck to make. I'll
No,
make.
but you got a +2. Did you already put
No,
that
that
in?
counted the +2. That's
Okay.
counted the +2. I'll spend 2 to make it a 20. 2 luck to make it a 20.
Okay, so 20. Let me just check the basic cyber eye. Because the DV is like, it's not according to the damage of the thing, but according to like how complex the piece is.
Because the other thing to check. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check one thing. Because I'm pretty sure I might have rolled the wrong thing. Because you said cybertech, but I think I have a different option.
Well, the skill for that would be cybertech.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if my maker trait works on this one.
Let me check. Maker.
Yeah, I can add my rank in the specialty to the cyber check. So it's an additional 4 or an additional
I don't know how many points you put in field expertise.
3. It's 3. That's an additional 3. So it'd be
yeah.
20. The total of 23. Sorry, that's
Cool.
what I was just checking.
No, that's okay. It's a good thing because now that we have like the rules and not the jump start, all the DVs are actually odd numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you that like for free, everyone. If you roll an even number, you're either 1 higher or 1 lower than the DV. But in this case, that's okay. The DV was 17. However, it does not take a half hour. It's gonna take the better part of the day.
That's okay. Can I also do something else while I'm in here with this 23?
Yeah, what?
Can we happen to, is this cyber eye possibly connected to any backup drives that may have, you know, recorded the individual who asked him about information about us?
Oh no, it's a basic cyber eye.
Damn.
Like there's no option in it.
Okay, well, you know, she's still gonna make it as better as she could. She thought about it, but, you know.
Yeah, no, it's in fact you would notice like while repairing it that it is so old that it doesn't even have like the 3 standard option slots. There's only 1. Like that's how shitty it is. But better part of the day, which means that the rest of the party are like doing what in the bar?
Drinking, dancing. There's nobody in the bar. So
You're
I
the
just-
only patron so far.
I'm just literally just like swinging around on the pole, having fun. Like, this could be you. It's pretty fun.
Jimenez takes a
Nobody's
napkin
watching.
and he scribbles down a number on it, and then he just holds it up. It's about a 4, as in that's what he's giving this performance.
How dare you? How dare you?
Jinx holds up 6 fingers.
Take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Since I'm playing anesthetist, I'll do like most anesthesiologists, and as soon as I have them under, I'll then go do other things.
That's so true.
And I'll look at Trinity and just say, "Page me if something goes wrong."
Always. Do you know how dirty this whole thing is? He hasn't cleaned it ever. And he lives in a desert. That should like probably be something he should fix, right?
Yeah, but he probably doesn't know that he has to or how.
Okay, well, I'll talk to
don't
him
explain
after
it to him. If you could put it down in writing and like stick it under the bar,
Just...
or I'll put it on writing and stick it in the bar for him.
Jimenez nudges Jinx
Like-
and says, "Hey, if the bartender is under, and there's nobody else working here, does this mean we're in charge of the bar?"
I think so. I mean, there's that one camera, but he gave me full reign of the bar, so.
Wow.
You want to have some fun?
Are you gonna like reenact the scene from Cocktail or something?
Actually, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That would be awesome. Like make it his biggest payday ever.
And now Kokomo by the Beach Boys starts playing as Jimenez starts playing.
That's a
with the
thing.
bottles.
There is no sound system in this place.
How does
It starts coming out of the back of the van miraculously from Trin's sound system.
No, it's fine. We can edit the music in to the video. I guess this is
After, yeah.
something I can put up on.
Oh yeah, good promo.
While you're having fun at the bar, roughly mid-afternoon, someone comes in, like the first patron of the day, opens the door, sees all of you, turns around, and bolts.
I don't run.
Do we recognize him?
Nope, but he looked mighty scared to see you there.
So it wasn't one of the brothers?
Or the other dude, the third one?
But it wasn't Bob or Rob. I'll just stick my head out the door and go, "Hey, B-Bell, where you going?"
There's a slight, like, jump in his step when you mention his name. Without,
Don't make me run.
but he keeps running away.
Jinx, shoot him.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, Menace, run after him, catch him.
No, Jimenez has other things to do. He's got to train for his big fight in Night
Okay.
City.
I'll shoot him.
And he's got a promo to shoot. I can fix the leg.
Yeah. Okay. Just the leg. All right.
Then he can't run. I hate running.
Wow. Yeah, I like what Renegade is saying in the chat.
Like, wait, what?
Come on. 19.
19. Do you spend any luck on that?
I'll spend like 1 just to put it to 20.
Okay. Are you aiming for a specific body part? Because remember, we can do called shots now.
Yeah, I know. I just don't remember what the.
-8.
That makes it 12.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just shooting at him.
And what's your number?
19.
20 with the if you put the one on. If you don't,
20
that's
with
fine.
1.11.
And 20 is enough to hit? He's about like 50 meters away, so like 150 feet. Like he started sprinting by the time you got out and lined your shot and fired.
Good. Just wounded him.
Yeah. You graze him on the shoulder, sending him spinning a bit, stumbling, but he gets back up.
I said don't run.
And he draws a pistol and just fires a few suppressive shot in your direction.
I just start walking toward him.
And I line another shot.
Okay.
You hear the shooting that's going on outside?
Yeah. Now you hear,
Okay.
like, you heard the first shot from the sniper rifle. So if you want to do anything, go ahead. You all have, like, a turn.
You also heard me yelling for her to shoot him.
That's true. Yeah, I'll run outside. Where's my sheet? Yeah. I mean, I could probably hit him.
We're not killing him though.
Oh, fine. Take a leg shot, maybe.
That's a -8.
If I can see him.
Yeah.
It's a -8?
A
Okay.
-8 if you aim for the leg.
Okay. -7 because I have a +1 aim shot. That's shoulder arms. That's not good.
It's with your assault rifle or your pistol?
My assault rifle.
Okay.
I can't count.
Is it higher
12
than a 15?
minus. No. Not even close. Not even close.
Oh, then never mind. If it's
Yeah.
By the way, if you ever roll under a 10,
Uh-huh.
like whenever you're firing a gun,
Mm-hmm.
if the total is under a 10, don't bother.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's-
don't know
it's
what it
not
was,
going
but it
to
was
hit.
definitely under 15. Okay.
That's an assault rifle. What's the rate of fire on an assault rifle? Oh, it's only 1. Okay.
It's only 1.
Well, you could have shot auto fire on him, but that would have probably defeated the purpose of just wounding him.
Yeah, and I'm walking that direction, so please
Yeah.
don't auto fire.
He's gonna fire twice. Once, and this happens like all at the same time. So White is walking, Reno's shooting, Jinx is shooting, Jimenez is.
Fancy bartending for a promo shot.
He's recording himself trying to do fancy bartending, but he misses and breaks everything on every throw. So,
Whoops.
Great. So his shot, he needs to roll a 25 to hit either Mr. White or Jinx. Which nope. It's a long shot for him. Like I said, it's more suppressive fire than anything.
Mhm.
Firing in your general direction. Go ahead, Jinx, if you want to fire at him. Yes.
24.
That definitely hits. By the way, I forgot one thing about your last attack.
That was with a. That's what you're going for the leg, right?
No, the first time she just shot at him. Period.
No. I don't want him dead.
Okay, this time I'll go for the leg.
Okay, it's if you ever roll... Remember, if you ever roll at least 2 6s on the damage, it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So with the leg, that's a -8. So that would be
16.
a 16. And 16 misses. Since he's still running away, next turn, a 16 would hit. Mr. What, you're getting... Well, you're not getting that much closer since you're walking and he's sprinting.
Yeah.
But he's about to veer off into an alley.
If you
down
stop,
the main street.
we can talk. If you run, we can't talk.
He doesn't seem to want to cooperate. In fact, one thing that you will all see before he veers into this alley, he whips out an agent. So he slows down a bit because of this, but he's clearly trying to reach out to someone.
Okay, can I grab my bike, activate my speedwear, grab my bike, and take off after him?
Yes,
Not while
but
surgery's
not in
going
a
on.
single turn.
Okay.
But also not while surgery's going on, because you can't get out the back because the bed's down.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Alright, never mind.
I hate to be a killjoy.
No, that's okay.
Oh, I forgot
I
about
was
it.
about to say it. So
Do they still have a shot?
Yes, they all have a... Like, that's their last shot, if you want to take one, before he's gone.
Do I have an action when I see him going for an agent?
Oh, yeah, you still have your turn.
Okay. My action is to have... how far away from me is he?
Since he was running, you were walking. What's your speed?
No. I think it's a 4.
Oh, God. He would be, we'll say, to put it in a round number, 50 meters away.
Okay, yeah, that's not happening. I will text Alt that there's an agent within 50 meters of me. It's for Bebo. Tap his call. I'm wiring a 500 right now. If you can do it faster, I'll do it 1,000.
She just is on it and hangs up. That was your action. What about the other?
Now
two?
there's shots.
Yeah.
Okay, I can take another shot.
That would be your last. Same thing for Reno if you want to take another shot.
I definitely do.
Just let me know ahead if it's for a leg or...
Yeah, I'm aiming for a leg, so it's still -7.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
-8 for you, but 7 for her.
No, it's not gonna hit.
Okay. Okay.
15. Yeah.
And 15 is what you need for a sniper rifle when he's beyond 50 meters. So you shoot him in the leg.
Got him.
Do the damage first.
Roll to see how bad his leg is. Not a
17
crit. I can
damage.
probably fix it still.
Yeah.
Well, no, he suffers the broken leg critical injury. If he has any legs left that aren't already broken. So let's go see what it does. Because we haven't used, like, the crits since we're using the full rules. So, broken leg, -4 to move. His speed is now 1. And, Jinx, you dealt 17, plus 8 on your last turn. He falls down.
Oops.
And he doesn't move.
I will make my way to him.
And as Mr. White coolly approaches the body of B-Bell, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Can I at least know if I killed him?
Yeah, you did. He's at 0.
Whoops.
He's not dead yet,
Then I can still fix it.
but yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if he's not dead, it's fine. I can fix anything but dead.
Yeah, it's when you fall, technically for NPCs, I always say that, you know, if you fall to 0, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, actually, I could roll it right now. I would roll death saves for him because you shot him in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first bullet I described, it nicked his shoulder. You can't really die from that.
Mm-hmm.
The one in the leg that broke his leg could have severed an artery
Mm-hmm.
and killed him. But that will depend on the roll of this following die. If I roll under a 5, which is his body, he's dead.
Okay.
Otherwise, Mr. White's gonna have plenty of time starting next week to reach him. Drum roll.
Come on.
He dead.
Shit.
Oh, well, we've got his agent.
Yeah, we have a body to explain.
And we'll do that next week. Well, thanks for coming, everyone. Let's go around the table. Tell us where we can find you, what you have going on. It's time to plug all of your stuff. If you want to put links in chat, go right ahead. We'll start with Deirdre, and we'll go counterclockwise on the overlay.
Oh, hey y'all, you know me. I'm at Deirdre Donlin on Twitter, or Praxagora Thesmia4, as you see me on Twitch. And as for me, you can find me on my channel. Well, you can find me back here on Monday for some fun times with my dear, dear friend, Chris, and hashtag Team Flirting and Drinking for more Castle Falkenstein, because the Contessa Lucrezia Sofia Fioravanti is in Venice, and she's having so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on my channel Tuesdays through Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Most days we're doing recitations and digressions. Just show up. We're talking about classical literature, and by that I mean ancient Greek and Rome. Right now we're working our way through Ovid's Metamorphoses. And then Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern on my channel, we're going to have an academic salon with me and our dear, dear friend Trooper SJP, Academic Foxhole on Twitter. And we're just going to be nerdy academics on Twitter, or on Twitch. So we'll see what happens then. Then Wednesday, we're bringing back Witcher Family of Wraiths over on our new home, Laugh Love Lindy's channel. And then I'll be back here on Thursday and Friday. And I'll let Simon explain that because, you know, it's his fun times. But I'll see you on Mondays. Always check my Twitter because I post where I'm going to be, all the fun people I get to hang out with, all the fun people I get to play with, and all the great stories that we tell. So, catch y'all later.
Chris. You're muted.
Gotta find my mute button. I found my mute button. Okay. I'm Chris Geary. You can find me on Monday for Castle Falkenstein as I host our third season with Deirdre, Simon, and Kenny, aka at Punderdrone, Pooja at Pooja, and Adriana at Alessa Vamp, 2 Ps, all on Twitter. You can find them there. You can find them on Mondays on Wandering DM. Fridays, I'm back here for this, and outside of that, our team is still working on Omens Rising. We're making progress, finishing up that system, getting some more writing done. I'm hoping soon to have some things that I can show publicly and kick things off officially. So look for more if you want to hear about a cartomancy-based tabletop RPG.
Rin. I was going to call you Jinx again. Rin, you're up.
Ren, Jinx. Hey, I'm Ren. At Heaven's Night on Twitter or Burns Through the Rain in Twitch chat. And you can find me here for Cyberpunk.
And Nino.
How's it going, everyone? My name's Nino. You can find me on Twitter at Nino Gaming. Actually, I think we have a couple of breaks coming up, so I don't think I'm going to be on stream until next Sunday on the Ghosts of Saltma over on the Other Doc channel. And then again on Wednesday over on Utopia for the second episode of Kanya, all BIMPOC campaign set in a fictional Southeast Asia. So be sure to tune in for that. I think it's a lot of fun. And in between, I'll be streaming on my channel as I walk through New Game Plus of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So stay tuned for that.
And Adelaide.
That's me. I'm Adelaide Gardner, or Adelaide on Twitter. You can obviously find me here. I also play on Goldheart Group's channel on Wednesdays at 10:30 EST. I also have a podcast called Faithforge Academy that just hit like 13,000 downloads, which is crazy cool. I'm also part of a team called Action Fiction where we make role-playing games. We are working on our expansion for our very first game called Monsters of Merca, which is a 5e political parody game. That's it. I think. Is that it? We're gonna say that's it.
The podcast, yeah, because the game with Goldheart, is it the podcast?
Nope, that's not a podcast. So yeah, okay. That's it.
And
I'm doing too much shit. Okay.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to all of you who hung out in chat. Thank you for the follows, the donations, the subs, the everything. Thank you to all of you watching on YouTube. It's always greatly appreciated to know that we had fans on the other platform. I am Simon at Wandering DM. You can find me again Monday for Castle Falkenstein. And then Thursday for the premiere of Season 2 of Dragon Age. With our Thirsty crew and our Thirsty Thursdays be coming back to the channel. Then next Friday is Cyberpunk again. And then next Saturday there might be something, but I have to check out my Twitter if scheduling permits it. And then I'll be running and hosting panels for Gen Con Online, especially the Art Talsorian panels here on Wandering DM from July 31st. So there won't be a Cyberpunk game in 2 weeks. And I'll post the panels and the times and everything if you're interested in learning more about the Cyberpunk game. And also, I think I'm also hosting a Witcher panel. So I will post all of that very, very soon on Twitter. And of course, last bit of news, we have a Patreon. If you check out patreon.com/wanderingdm, you can... It is not too late to pledge for the month of July. Our workshop, so one of the things we offer all of our patrons on the Patreon is character workshops or GM workshops. So if you need any advice or feedback or input on world building, on character concepts, on character growth, on role playing, on everything TTRPG related, and even group management and other skills that I have because of my work outside of the TTRPG sphere, you can check out the Patreon, and we also offer every month to all patrons a free encounter of the month. So this month was voted, it's going to be an exploration encounter. It is going to be in D&D 5th edition, but we are going to branch out to other systems and other type of encounters, but we're going to run a exploration challenge. So check out patreon.com/wanderingdm if you're interested. The workshops are on July 25th. Thank you to all of our sponsors for tonight: Talsorian, Roll20, Mage Hand Press, Found Familiar. Thank you to our partners, Level Up Dice. And on that